Hello everybody, this is 3.1, 6th grade math. Here's the contact information for PowerPoints and video. 3.1, classifying rational numbers, classwork, 36 points. Here is the bell work for this lesson. Write an improper fraction as a mixed number. So you go from here to here, and then here's your process of doing that. Write each improper fraction as a mixed number. Students, get on that. 7 over 2, 12 over 5, 11 over 7, 15 over 4. And classwork page 1. Reading startup, understanding vocabulary. Use the check words. Here's our vocabulary list right here. Whole number, positive, opposites, negative numbers, integers, fraction, divisor, dividend, decimal, and absolute value. Preview words, rational number, and Venn diagram. So these are some new words here. We've had a lot of these so far. These are new here. Fill in each blank with the correct term from the preview words using these rational number and Venn diagram. A blank is any number that can be written as a ratio of two integers. And a blank is used to show the relationships between two groups. So students, fill that in. Oh, there's your answers. After waiting, teachers, give your students a couple minutes, and then do a reveal like that so students can check their own work, correct their own work. Page 2, classwork. Visualize vocabulary. So we have integers here. Integers, these are integers. What kind of integers are those? And then what kinds of integers are these? What kinds of integers are these? And then what kind of integer is that? Negative numbers, positive numbers, whole numbers, opposites, and a whole number, positive number. Give students a few minutes to do this, teachers, before you do a reveal. Essential question: how can you classify rational numbers? Explore activity. This is the standard here for this, prepping for 6.NS.6. Classwork, page 3. Representing division as a fraction. Alicia and her friends, Brittany, Kenji, and Ellis are taking a pottery class. The 4 friends have to share 3 blocks of clay. How much clay will each of them receive if they divide the 3 blocks evenly? The top faces of the 3 blocks of clay can be represented by squares. Use the model to show the part of each block that each friend will receive. Explain. So this is a word and kind of a metacognitive kind of a question here. Divide each square into 4 equal pieces. So you have 3 blocks that need to be split 4 ways. Write each person's first initial on a piece of each square. So B would be for Brittany, A would be for Alicia, K for Kenji, and E for Alice. B, A, K, E, B, A, K, E. And again, teachers, give your students a while on their classwork sheet. They have those closed areas that they can fill in. Give them a chance to do it and then do a reveal like this. This is page 4 of classwork here. Each piece of one square is equal to what fraction of a block of clay? So each piece of one square is equal to what fraction of a block of clay? And that'd be 1/4. These blocks are divided into 1/4. Explain how to arrange the pieces to model the amount of clay each person gets. Sketch the model. So, arrange each person's pieces in a square. So here's Alicia's square. A. So she gets 3/4 of a block. Brittany gets 3/4 of a block. Kenji gets 3/4 of a block. Ellis gets 3/4 of a block. Page 5 of classwork. So these are the fractions of blocks of clay that each student will get. What fraction of a square does each person's pieces cover? What fraction of a square does each person's pieces cover? Explain. So here is the response and then the explanation. 3/4. There's room for 4 pieces in each square, but each person only has 3 pieces, so 3/4 or 3/4 of the square is covered. How much clay will each person receive? So 3/4 of a block of clay. So we've kind of like really reiterated that several times, and teachers, give your students time to respond to these questions. Ask your students to come to the board first before you do a quick reveal like I've done in this preview. Page 6, classwork. Here's our blocks again, and here's the reveal again on these blocks of clay. Again, stressing the visualization of this arithmetic fraction problem here. Multiple representations. How does this situation represent division is the question. Dividing the 3 blocks of clay equally among 4 friends represents 3 divided by 4. So this is basically a visualization of this quotient here. Communicate mathematical ideas. 3 divided by 4 can be written 3/4. How are the dividend and divisor of a division expression related to the parts of a fraction? So that's a good question. The divisor is the denominator, so here would be your divisor. And the dividend is the numerator, so we have 3 divided by 4. Classwork, page 7. Analyze relationships. How could you represent the division as a fraction if 5 people shared 2 blocks? If 6 people shared 5 blocks? So we would be 2/5 for this question here. 2 blocks will be divided 5 ways, and then 5 blocks divided 6 ways here. Now we go into our homework. We got 16 points worth of homework. A nature club. Here's a good word problem with a table. Students reading from table and coming up with conclusions is a great exercise. And then page 4 here of our homework, we jump here on the homework. And it's a hiker problem, and then three cats and 2 dogs problem. Write your answer as a fraction and as an amount in dollars and cents. And then page 5 of the homework. A group of 5 friends who are sharing 2 pounds of trail mix. Write a division problem and a fraction to represent the situation, which pertains back to the explore question in the lesson. So that was 3.1 for 6th grade math. Further information for PowerPoints and video And worksheets can be obtained if you email me here at that email address. Thank you very much.